where I chaired the Development and Environmental Site Subcommittee, and ended up co-chairing the entire group and reporting directly to Leggett. And so I'm
What's your
here
name?
to Daniel Sheveko,
Oh.
and I'm here to talk to you guys about the International Green Construction Code, which is our best opportunity to make ESD to maximum extent practicable a reality. And so I'm just going to run down through 6 reasons why this is our best opportunity. The IGCC is the first model overlay building code that addresses the entire spectrum of our sustainability challenges created by buildings and building sites by mandating a baseline of minimum sustainability requirements. And unlike LEED, which is a volunteer certification system, building codes are decidedly not optional. And so reason number 1 why the IGCC is our best opportunity to make ESD to MEP reality is accountability. Enforcement at the building code level gives us teeth to enforce the ESD to MEP mandate. Building codes are not optional, so violations threaten the very building permit and occupancy permit, which gives us a single point of focus to advocate accountability for specific development projects. Reason number 2 why this is the best opportunity for us is also accountability. Mandated because the code mandates the use of specific ESD technologies. This means that the developer will no longer be able to get away with claiming that ESD to the MEP is never practicable. Instead of picking from an a la carte list of DP, BMPs, and voluntary LEED options, the IGCC requires the use of water conservation measures, rainwater, gray water reuse, and ESD technologies for various reasons beyond stormwater, because we really need to start working with nature instead of against it. So for example, green roofs that we all know are great for stormwater have many other benefits. And so in this code, green roofs are actually in the urban heat island mitigation section. And so reason number 3 why this is our best opportunity, believe it or not, is also accountability. Because all of our stormwater rules, the Maryland Stormwater Management Act of 2007 and the amendments in 2010, everything stems from the U.S. Clean Water Act, which is a federal mandate. Building codes, on the other hand, are a local mandate. It is up to us to make them strong enough to meet the existential challenges that we're all facing. This is our mandate at the county level. It is up to us to pass these requirements. And so reason number 4 why this is our best opportunity is also accountability. Building codes are executive regulation submitted by the County Executives Administration via what is known as Method 2 legislation. So the county council does not have much say in the matter. The county council can't amend it to death. They only get an up or down vote. No amendments are allowed. And the county council can't table it to death either. If Hans Riemer refuses to take this bill up for a floor vote, it will automatically become law in 60 days. They cannot table this code to death. And so this means we only have one single point of advocacy, Mark. We don't have to lobby and supplicate to other politicians and bureaucrats. We only have to just keep one person accountable to us, the Honorable Mark Eldridge. And so reason number 5 why this is our best opportunity is
Accountability.
wrong. It's solidarity. As you all know, buildings and building sites are not just our greatest water quality challenge. In Montgomery County, the built environment is the largest component of our carbon footprint, biggest source of energy use, heating, cooling, lighting, biggest contributor to the horrible problems with our air quality, biggest contributor to our tree canopy loss and loss of wildlife habitat. Now, since the IGCC addresses the entire spectrum of our sustainability challenges, it is our best unique opportunity for all of us, all of the various environmental groups, watershed groups, stormwater groups, tree groups, climate groups, various civic groups. I'm a former president of a civic association, green building business associations, wildlife groups, Save the Bees groups, people that care about their the quality of the air we breathe, the 100,000 people with asthma in Montgomery County, folks that want to have a green economy to compete in a civilized world, folks that care about green jobs that can never be outsourced. And so we can bring everybody together with this code in solidarity and focus just on one issue, one piece of legislation that actually unites all of our interests. And so the final reason why this is our best opportunity is, we all know that keeping people accountable is not just hard, right? It's super unpleasant because accountability inherently requires a demand. Not a supplication, not a request, not a plea, but a demand, a confrontation. Because as we all know, power surrenders nothing without a demand, never has and never will. And so the final sixth reason is our green future, because if we're to have any future at all, it has to be green, right? And so our children's future, our grandchildren's future, and so it is up to us to make that demand on their behalf and to keep our government accountable, because the green future demands nothing less. And so the real kicker of the story is this International Green Building Code has already been passed. The state of Maryland adopted it 8 years ago, and Montgomery County adopted it several years ago, and they issued press releases, and they patted themselves on the back, and they said this is going to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, and it's going to improve our air quality and improve our water quality. But in reality, they deleted most of the code. As you can see, most of it's in red, and the stuff in yellow has been significantly weakened. So most of the code has been deleted. Despite them giving us assurances that it's going to improve water quality, they deleted the entire chapter on water quality. And so here we are. The reason they got away with it is because there was not a single environmental group that was willing to hold them accountable. Some environmental groups knew about what was going on and kept silent. Some environmental groups, what's worse, knew about what's going on and knowingly repeated the lies you see in front of you. And so if you guys want any kind of green future, accountability, it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant to confront our politicians. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it unless they're, into confrontations. But most of us are not. I know most of us are not. But if you want any kind of future at all, we have to confront our government. Thank you.